Hello everyone, welcome to the computer science class of 2023. I'm so glad you're here. In this video, I'm going to be showing you how to use Teams and navigate around the software. Teams is a platform in which we can all collaborate and use certain features that allows this whole classroom to work. So for example, when you do log into your Microsoft Teams for the first time, you might see this chat called Computer Science Class 2023. In this, I want you guys to introduce yourselves, make sure that you get to know all of your peers, and just go ahead and do that. If you're not comfortable, then go ahead, you can message me personally at Sanskar Thapa Teacher. If you want to do that, go to the search bar here at the top and just search my name, and you'll find me. This is my profile. And send me a message, but I do encourage you, chat in the general chat, introduce yourself so everyone gets to know you. It's going to be a great class. Now, how does everything else work? So there's a bunch of features here in Teams that we're going to use, namely this little Teams button here. If you go on the left-hand side, you'll see this icon, and you're going to see something called a team. Now, this is where we host a bunch of stuff like our homeworks, our announcements, and other things like that. So you might see something called See All Channels, and you're going to see these main three channels. This is what we have for now. We might be adding later in the future, but when you do first log in, you should be able to see these three. You'll see the announcements, where we will be making announcements, partaking maybe in homeworks or other kind of different things that we talk about in the class. We have the Hangout place for you students. If you want to talk amongst you guys, you guys can do it here. And the homework channel, where we, the teachers, will be posting homework weekly on a week basis. Okay, so now, how are you going to join the meetings? As our class is primarily virtual, you need to know how to join our classes every Saturday at a given time. And so what you're going to do is go to this button here, Calendar, and you're going to see something like this purple box. Now, this is just a test meeting, but if we do have a class on a Saturday, you will see a Saturday class as a little purple box. The way you join this meeting is you just click on it and you click join here. Now, just in case, when we do set up our class and you don't see the class in this calendar, it may be because on the top right, this little button here might be set to work week. In this case, you will not see Saturdays, so you will not see the meeting. So just in case, make sure you set this to week, and so you can see the Saturdays, and there will be a meeting there for when our class starts. So I'm just going to show you how to join a meeting. So every time you join in our class, this is the following steps that you're going to follow. You're going to join this meeting, and you're going to have a few options here. Computer audio and don't use audio are your main options, and you can also turn your video on here. So when you first join the class, please make sure that you hit don't use audio so you come in muted and not unmuted by accident. We don't want people having audio during the meeting when they join, and it might make a mess. So this will make sure that you stay muted whenever you join the meeting. So you're just going to click join now, and you're going to join this meeting. So when we have our class, this is what it's going to look like. You're going to see my face. You're going to see everyone. Hopefully, when you're in this meeting, you can go to the top right and click turn camera on, because I'd love to see your guys' faces. Remember, this is a classroom setting, so I want to try and keep it as real as possible. So if you can't turn your camera on, that would be amazing. If you ever want to unmute, you can click on this little mic button, and you're gonna get this prompt that says turn audio on. Go ahead and click turn audio on, and now you are unmuted. If you ever want to mute again, you can just click the button and you'll be muted. As long as you see this little slash, it means everyone can't hear you because you are muted. Now, if you ever wanted to ask a question in the class, you can click this raise hand button, and in the people's channel, I can actually see who's raising their hand. So if you ever have a question and you don't want to talk over some teacher or over a lesson, you can go ahead and do that and just raise our attention. That's a great way. You can also react in the meeting if you ever want to. There's also a chat for the meeting. You can even introduce yourself here for the first class, or if you ever have a specific question that you want to type in the chat and see if anyone else can help you, you can do so here. So this is different from the other chat that I was showing you. This is just for the meeting itself. Great. So now you know how to use a meeting and how to be in one, what it takes to be in this meeting. Now, one thing I do need to show you guys or ask you is, how good is your internet speed? So these are meetings that require a constant stream of internet and good internet at that. So in order to check your internet speed, you're going to open up a browser like Google and type in fast.com. In fast.com, it's going to show you your download speed first, this big number. As long as this big number is around 10 to 20 megabits per second, Mbps, and as long as your speed for upload is also between 10 to 20, you are good to go. But if you are not in that speed range, please make sure that you are, and just try and figure it out, because when we do start our class, you will have trouble connecting to the meeting and having a constant connection, and it might not make your experience that great. So please make sure you have a good internet connection to join our class, and that would be greatly appreciated. So that about wraps it up. Just one more time, please do introduce yourself in the Computer Science Class 2023. We want to make sure who is in the Teams platform and already using it, and we need to help those that are not able to come on this platform just yet, and make sure they get onboarded as quick as possible. All right, guys, I will see you this Saturday for the class. Thank you.